Hi, everybody. It's Taylor from Urban Furniture Outlet, and today we are talking about reasons that customers don't buy or why they're not ready to buy yet. So we're going to be emphasizing the word yet because a lot of our customers just might not be at that point in the buyer cycle. But we're going to get started first, which is common reasons why customers don't buy. So I read an article a few years back, and the person who wrote it had a really smart acronym for explaining to sales teams why people don't buy. And he summarized it with the acronym MTNUT, Mount Nut. No money, no time, no need, no urgency, or no trust. So we're going to talk about those things. I'm going to try to go through them quickly because there's a lot of points that we want to cover. And I did put together a small article on all of this. So I'm just going to kind of do an overview. Customers having no money really shouldn't be a roadblock for us because we are an outlet. We have lots of closeout deals. All of us hear customers say on a regular basis that our prices are some of the lowest prices around. We do a great job of bringing in really good values, really good deals. So in terms of meeting someone where their budget is, we oftentimes can do that. We have financing and payment plans available. We have layaway available. So generally speaking, we're very competitive when it comes to value and pricing. So money really shouldn't be a roadblock. No time. I say this a lot. We need to put a value on our time and on our customers' time. If you've done your work, if you've qualified your customer, you've put the effort into getting to know them and understanding their needs better, being an active listener, you have earned the opportunity for that business. You have earned the opportunity for that customer to have a relationship with you, whether it's giving you their contact information or giving you a sale. So putting a value on your time, that would be getting the information, getting the sale. Putting a value on their time. If you have an indecisive customer, if you have a customer that wants to shop around, call out the elephant in the room. Most of our customers, the research shows that up to 70% of them have already been on our website, have already been shopping other furniture stores' websites before they even come into our store for the first time. So knowing that with confidence, you can tell a customer that says that they need to shop around, have you already been shopping around? How do our prices compare to other stores? What you'll hear a lot of the time is that the customer is just not ready to make the purchase, but our prices are competitive and our products are great values. So I think identifying that a customer, their time is valuable, they're busy. If they feel like they have to go to all these stores to justify the purchase when they found the right product already with us, making that decision, making that purchase will free their weekend up. It could free them up to do infinite number of other things versus go through the motions of shopping around when they already know that they've found a good product. So valuing your time, valuing theirs. No need. A lot of times there's just not that urgency. So sometimes we've got to, when we're qualifying, amplify that need a little bit. You work really hard and you deserve to have a home that you're excited to go home to, that you shouldn't have to look at this sectional that you hate another day. Or you're telling me that your back is really bothering you, but you don't want to make a decision with this purchase of a new mattress. Like this is a really good value. This suits all your needs. We have it in stock. But really like emphasizing that, they don't need to go a day longer with dealing with whatever their problem or their need is. Along that same line, no urgency. A lot of the things that we offer are limited stock or closeout deals. So in terms of creating urgency, I think, again, not as difficult. You can amplify that there's not a lot of stock available, delivery days not being, completely fluid. Sometimes customers just, need a little bit of urgency to make that decision. And again, I would only press in these areas if you've done your job in terms of qualifying and you really feel confident that this is a great solution for this customer's needs. So if you feel like it meets all the requirements, and you're trying to close this sale, creating urgency is a key strategy for trying to help get that customer to the finish line. So, and finally, no trust. For a customer to want to hand you their credit card or do a transaction with you, they have to trust you on some level. That requires building rapport. That requires being an active listener, really understanding their needs. That requires the business seeming like a professional and good place for them to associate with. It also means that you've communicated that the product is worth what we're asking for. So that means product presentation, product knowledge. You've taken the time to really help them understand the value of the product that you're asking them to purchase. So trust, like I said, it is rapport. It is really those good communication skills, but it's also knowing the product and communicating the value of the product to our customers. So we'll summarize it real quick again. It's MTNUT, no money, no time, no need, no urgency, no trust. These are the common reasons that they say customers don't buy. So what are we seeing in the marketplace today? We're seeing the consumer behavior has changed. Money is tighter. People are taking longer to make bigger ticket item purchases, or they're putting off making those purchases. Customers are very price conscious. They're shopping around, they're comparing prices, they're really watching where their dollars go. Again, Urban is known for being an outlet, being a store that has a variety of styles. We're very value focused. We price as competitively as we can, and a lot of times exceed the consumers around us in terms of price points that we can offer. So you want to be confident that we're offering a good value and that we have good opportunities available. But even with that, we're seeing that customers are taking longer in that buyer cycle than we're used to. So everyone, we're used to the great, heydays where people just came in, they picked it, we wrote it up, they're good, purchase closed on the first visit. Those are our favorite. That's great. What we're seeing is that not every consumer is ready to buy on their first visit. And it's for a multitude of reasons. It could be that money is not freely available. It could be they have to watch every dollar that they're spending. It could be that there's just a lot more choices. But we are seeing that it's taking multiple contacts before we're converting sales. The good news is the strategies that we're using with Greenboard, with sending text messages, with phone calls, with using scripts, with being more purposeful with how we're following up, that we're actually converting a lot of these customers. So it's giving us confidence in our process, in that those follow-up efforts with those customers who might not be ready to buy yet, that those things that we're doing are actually working. So there's a lot of reasons why customers are maybe not buying as quickly today. Things that we see working, we see the text messages and the follow-up phone calls are being beneficial. I want to kind of emphasize with those points, what we're seeing is that the ones where there's actual conversations going back and forth are the ones that are successful. So don't be overly reliant on generic or vague messages. It's not the number of contacts, it's the quality of the contacts. So make sure that if you are employing, text messages, phone calls, that you're preparing yourself, that you have information to share or a service to offer. You've got financing options available, you've got alternate products available, you've got product dimensions or delivery dates that are available. Have information to share, have a purpose for your call. But we're seeing email marketing maybe not as successful as it once was. I think people are just inundated with emails, so the text messages and the phone calls seem to be doing better. We see that we're getting a lot of positive response from reviews and from referrals. So again, definitely encourage you to follow up with your 5-star customers and ask for referrals, especially if they mention that they might know people who are coming to the area or moving or need furniture. So people want to help people, so don't be shy about contacting folks about follow-ups. Other good things we're seeing, a lot of our prices have gone down, inventory is flowing better. So again, just lots of great deals, lots of great options coming into our stores that you can, offer to our customers. So all those are good things. So what we see, we're a destination shop. Customers who come into our showroom are looking to buy furniture. Understood that a lot of times when customers walk, we'll hear associates say they weren't ready to buy. I want to change the mindset. They are not ready to buy yet. How many times have all of us gone into a store? I'm going to use my brown shoes as an example. I have gone online, I've gone to the mall, I've sometimes tried stuff on, sometimes I haven't, but I need brown shoes, but I'm not ready to buy yet. Now, if I had some function that I had some outfit that I needed to wear and I needed brown shoes to absolutely match it, the urgency would be there probably more. And even though I need black shoe or brown shoes, the urgency of an event would probably get me to the finish line. But the point being, I've gone into lots of places, and if somebody had created a little urgency with me and pushed a product on me, I could have saved myself an infinite amount of time looking for these stupid brown shoes. But our customers are looking for furniture. They need furniture at some point. There is a need, so it's our job to qualify them. If it's a discomfort or a problem, we amplify that so that you don't need to live another day with that ugly sofa or with that mattress that's hurting your back, or moving to a new place is a ton of work. So how about you found the things you like, let's get this done. It's one less thing you got to worry about. Be a problem solver. Try to take that worry away from them. Value your customers' time and yours. I talked about that earlier. If you've done your job, you've earned the opportunity for their business. And whether it's business today or whether it's business in 3 months, you've earned that opportunity. So asking for their contact information. If they don't want to give you their contact information, give them a reason. Give them, let them know that you're going to provide information about other products that come into our store. Let them know that you're going to keep an eye on the delivery dates so that if they start filling up, you're going to contact them so they don't miss it. Give them a reason to give you their information, a value or a service that you're willing to offer them. Most customers don't want to give their information because they don't want to be bothered. So don't bother them. Just tell them exactly what to expect. I'm going to send you a text today. You'll have my phone number. It's been a pleasure working with you. I promise I'm not going to bother you. You said you got a measure, talk to boyfriend. I'm going to follow up in a few days, see how you're making out. If we need to shift gears, choose something else, we can go from there. If you're authentic about it and you're sincere, most customers at that point, you've already called out the elephant in the room. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be solicited. So commit yourself to not bothering them, not soliciting them, be of service. And I guarantee you that they will give you their information. Like I said, if you've done the right things and you've shown your value as a sales professional, they'll give you their information. It's not a problem. Well, let's see. When you do your follow-ups, quality follow-ups, like I said, commit yourself to not bothering customers. That is not our goal. I know that's not what anybody intends to do, but we get busy. The relationship wanes a little bit. Maybe we didn't put notes in the lead, and then we rely too much on generic follow-ups. So try to stay away from the generic follow-ups. Try to make sure that you're prepared before you pick up the phone, before you send the text. The more authentic your messages are, the more useful, informative your messages are, the more likely you're going to engage with your guests. And I know that a lot of you are already seeing that, because when you have your more authentic dialogues, those are when you're converting those sales. So the generic messages are good for starters. They're good for when you're busy, but the rule of thumb is we want good context. It's not quantity, it's quality. And finally, just trust the process. So, we are a reflection of our habits, of our attitudes, of our behaviors, and the things that we repeat daily. So the things that you do every day, those things become habits. Every sales professional, the foundation of them being successful is having good, consistent daily actions that they take. So you have to trust the process. We're seeing with Greenboard that when we do good quality follow-up efforts with our leads, we're converting them to sales. So I would say, focus on being prepared, being ready, being your best when you're in the showroom with your guests. And hopefully you close all the sales for all the customers that you see in the showroom today. But for those that you don't, change your mindset, be positive, be solution focused and recognize the customer has a need. They might not be ready yet. Their buying cycle might be longer than you would like it to be, but it is what it is. So we meet the customer where they are. We provide a service, we provide information, we work on qualifying, and we convert the sale. So appreciate you guys tuning in today. I know I gave you a lot of information. I have it all in text, so I will share that with your managers as well. And happy selling.